I knew I was gonna cry in this video, but I told myself I ain't gonna cry so much because these lashes, this glue girl, waterproof my ass. Hey boos, welcome back to my channel, or the channel as we know it. This is an extremely anxiety-provoking video to film. I'm so damn nervous. I'm nervous. So y'all see the title, right? I'm kind of saying it because a part of me is just like, wow, I can't believe I'm making this video. Like, a part of me is just like, I done put this shit off for so damn long and you are finally making this video. So a part of me is very much so nervous. I have this feeling too of just kind of like, I'm going to disappoint so many people. So all of that is just kind of like falling on me right now. I don't know how I really want to structure this video, and honestly, I guess I'll probably do an overlay, but I've been on YouTube for 8 years, and one thing that people have always told me that I've been to them on YouTube is just kind of like an inspiration. So many people have said I've done so many things for them. You know, one of my very most popular videos is how to apply foundation and concealer, right? And my goal was to teach people how to get into makeup because I was learning myself. And I would do so many makeup videos, and I would teach you guys how to do your makeup too, because all the girls is on the YouTube doing their makeup, killing it, and we at home like, what the fuck? Just trying to keep up, right? So I found my lane. I said, I just want to teach people who don't know what to do, how to figure out how to do it, and keep it as simple or as dramatic as they want. As I was saying, one of my most popular videos on YouTube was my how to apply foundation and concealer videos, and that video is 6 years old. It has almost 950,000 views on that video. I've helped so many people. To this day, I get comments on that video. And I enjoyed filming that video. I didn't think that that video was going to do as big as it's doing over this time. I didn't know that. I just knew that I want to help somebody, and hopefully this helps. And it has helped almost 950,000 people. That's huge. That's huge. Throughout my journey, you guys have also seen me do my hair, right? Wear wigs and style wigs as best as I can. One thing about me is a bitch gonna do her hair. I'm gonna change my hair. I'm gonna switch my hair. That's just one thing about me. My feelings is in my hair. My hair is very soothing to me. If I'm ever going through anything, I will straight go to my hair, honestly. Then one of the things that you guys love is when I introduce fashion on my channel. You know, I was in another lane as well with that. I was a part of the plus size community, I guess by default, because I'm a plus size woman, not intentionally, but I was one of the women that kind of showed real bodies, you know, and this is no pun intended for women who've gotten their bodies done. When I say real bodies, I mean like apple belly. You know, like I was one of the women that was in that lane where I was showing you what it really looks like to be plus size, or what the common plus size woman look like. And I showed you guys just how to wear your shit, you know, how to wear your shit, how to feel confident in your shit. And that's one thing that I just kind of pride myself on, just putting my clothes on and feeling good in them. I like to buy clothes, and I like to buy clothes that's going to fit my shape. Don't make me feel self-conscious in them, and I like to look good doing it, and that's just one thing that I do. But I inspired a lot of my plus size ladies to do the same, right? So we moved from fashion. Then I get into this whole, where's my tea? Now that was another lane for itself, right? Like again, I'm in these different types of lanes here on YouTube, but it was my own. Where's My Tea was something that broke the internet, right? And people loved it. People could not wait for Where's My Tea. You guys enjoyed that. I have very, very popular episodes where people just sent me their real lives, and I just sent them insight, perspective, advice, you know, and just gave them outlook on their situations. I know that my Where's My Tea was very popular on my channel, and because I was young, I feel like some of my advice, as I look back on them now, you know, being this mature, grown woman that I am, some of my advice is kind of harsh. It was so judgmental. But hey, I judge just like everybody else judge, you know, so I can't be so hard on myself. You know, these situations do have you looking like, what the fuck? But now, as I'm a therapist and I've grown into my professional role and just who I am as a person, I kind of changed the scope of Where's My Tea, where I wanted it to be less judgmental and more of a safe space, where I wanted you to be able to put your information out there, be vulnerable, and receive, excellent advice from myself, but then also my supporters, my booze. And that was so good, you guys. Oh my God, I gained a lot of subscribers from my Where's My Tea videos. I say all that to say, like, I was in my own lane and I stayed in it, right? As you get a certain age, you just kind of grow up and you see life differently. You want more for yourself, and then you get rid of things that no longer serve you, or, you just kind of outgrew. We outgrow a lot of things: clothes, shoes, friends, personality, beliefs, values. We outgrow a lot of things. And YouTube, doing the makeup and doing the hair and doing the fashion, those were things I just kind of outgrew. But let me tell you this. I just appreciate you guys, because it's so fucking weird to me that people will slide in my inbox and be like, oh my God, I watched you when you were so young. And they will be like, oh my God, like, I'm still here. And I'm like, who are you fucking people? And I don't mean that in a bad way. Just hear me out. It's just like, in a position that I'm in, these are people who have stuck around with me for years, and I don't even know y'all. Oh man. It's humbling. It's humbling because it just shows that you serve a purpose in people's lives that you don't even know, and that is very much so humbling. Humbling. I can't even talk. Oh man. For a long time, I never seen what you guys seen in me. I never seen it. I knew that, I was relatable, and I knew that, I was funny, and I knew that people felt good talking to me, but I didn't really see all of these other traits that people seen in me. But it hits every time I get a DM and somebody says, girl, I just love you so much. My kids watch you. I know you. You changed this in my life. You've helped me do this. It's like, what? I knew I was going to cry in this video, but I told myself I ain't going to cry so much because these lashes, this glue, girl, waterproof my ass. Needless to say, it hits different when I get comments like that just kind of reaffirm who I feel like I know, what I feel like I've done, and people just kind of tell me randomly. So I've always told you guys I appreciate you guys. I was never one of them people who gave giveaways and gave gifts. I've always used my words to tell people that I appreciate them, because that's how I receive love. I love when people use words with me. So I've always just kind of told you guys, and honestly, it's not the amount of words that I can tell you that I appreciate you. I hope that you guys have always seen it and felt it when I've came and I've spoke to you, especially when I spoke to you on private details of my life, when I spoke to you about my most vulnerable moments of my life. But not only that, when I've given you just words to help you get through life, just to help you get through whatever the fuck you're going through. I hope that you saw my love then, and I hope that you received my love then. And I hope that you continue to receive my love, because that is the direction that I will be going in. One thing about me is that I've always had this energy about myself where people have just always liked my vibe, right? But I've always been able to pull people in a room and they sit and just listen. I've always had this energy where people would just want to listen to what the fuck I have to say. I can't tell you what it did for you listening to me, but I can tell you it's done something for you. Positive, helpful, beneficial. I spoke to people, and I had this way where I can speak to people and just help them. And I'm fully embracing that. That is a part of my bigger plan. I'm fully embracing my words. I'm fully embracing my healing powers. I'm fully embracing my insight. I'm fully embracing my, ability to be objective. I'm fully embracing my ability to teach. I'm fully embracing what God has for me and what God has planted for me on this planet. I'm fully embracing that, and I'm walking into that. NeneTanae is no longer, right? That's so sad, because it's like, wow. But it's time for me to walk into Nathecia, It's time for me to. It's time for me to be Nathecia. You you've always seen me as Nene, and that's great. You know, it's just a name. It's a part of a personality. It's a part of a brand, essentially. But it's time to, you know, be Nathecia. My plans for this channel is to change it into a podcast, a visual podcast. My plan for this channel is to be able to heal and to be able to teach and to be able to inspire and to empower. Things that I've always done, but in other ways, makeup, fashion, advice, right? All these things, I've always done these things, but now I want to do them directly. So this channel will go through changes and you will see it change. My videos that you used to love to watch, they won't be there no longer, right? My banner, my profile picture won't be there no longer. My name, NeneTanae, won't be there no longer. But you still have access to me. You still have access to me, right? But I'm changing. So I wanted to come to officially say that we out, right? But there's new beginnings for me, and I pray that you guys who have slid in my inbox and said, Nene, I love you, and whatever you do, I'm following. I hope that you guys follow, and I hope that I bring in more booze, right, that hears this good word and feel inspired. Let me tell you something. I'll share with you my ultimate goal. God planted in my heart at an early age what I was supposed to do, and it's always been somewhere on stage. It's always been somewhere in the spotlight. Speaking, ministering, you know, feeling people, feeding people, should I say. Filling them up. And I'm going to walk into that. And I say that to say because everything that I say that I'm going to do, I do it. And it happens for me. If I put it into the air, if I believe it, it happens for me. And this time I'm working through believing it and trusting it. That was very hard for me, but I'm on a journey of actually trying to trust it and follow. I'm on that journey. And I pray that you stick around and see. I'm going to tell you, one day you are going to see me. It makes me emotional because it's scary to kind of realize, but one day you're going to see me on somebody's TV. One day you're going to see me at a convention. One day you are going to pay to come see me, you know. One day you're going to hear about me. And you're going to know my story because you've been with me throughout it. That is so scary to realize, but you know what? If God plants it in my heart and God plants it in my mind, that means it's supposed to be there. And God is waiting on me to move, and I am going to move. Because it's time for me to be happy, and it's time for me to be who I am and be who others see me as. So I forever appreciate you guys. I forever love you guys. I'll never forget how far we've come. I'll never forget the amount of words that you guys have poured into me. The amount of experiences we have shared together. I will never forget that. But guess what? We got so many more to make. So we are closing this chapter, but follow me to my new chapter. And I promise you it'll be just as beautiful. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. And I can't wait to see you walking with me into my destiny. This is goodbye for now. But we'll say hello again. I love you.